What do you think? Good. Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, September 13th, 2016, and I'm getting ready to head into work for the day. So, last night, Grant was awesome. He helped me finish putting my car back together. So now I have my glove box in place. We're gonna see if it makes like vibration noises like it did before I did the heater core. My car still smells a little bit like burning when the heat's kind of running. I have no clue why that would be, but okay. What else are we working on here? Last night I was keeping tabs on the Delta Wars saga, and not much to report. No one was really doing much last night. We think that the two leaders, they're not very active or on that much, but we think that they have like other accounts that they play and mess around with on in the team. So like there's a couple other guys that are like Portuguese or something, and these two guys always log on together and play together and do their own thing, but never like get in trouble for doing their own thing. So we almost think that it's the leaders. I guess we'll find out. But one guy last night taught us how to jump maps. So he showed us basically how to move bases, or whatever you want to call it, from one map to another. So we're like, well, if the current level or map is like dead, like everyone's being silly, why don't we jump over to another one, and then we can continue to play and just tinker around and stuff. Nothing like super hardcore, but you know, maybe someday it could be. So I mean, it is what it is, but so I jumped last night. I was able to secure a base with some help, and within like 5 minutes or something, enemies came and destroyed my base. So one of my teammates retook my base over there, but I currently have no base on that other level. So yeah. Let's see what else is happening. Today is swim lesson day. It's Tuesday. So we got, I think it's a total of 8 weeks of swim lessons. So that means this will be week number 2. So including tonight, we have a total of 7 more weeks of swimming. I need to pick up a birthday present for the birthday party we're going to on Sunday. The one I mentioned yesterday, but it's Grant's classmate. And the mom just said that he likes anything Ghostbusters related. So I'm not quite sure where I can find Ghostbuster toys or whatever, but I don't know, maybe that's something like I could buy online and then just have it like shipped to the store, like at Walmart or something. So I need to do that. Yep, my glove box is creaking or making like little vibration noises, just ever so slightly. It's missing like a couple screws to hold it in, because they're like friggin' damn near impossible to get to those screws, but whatever. Was working on some laundry last night. What else do we got going on here? Yeah, just got my car back together. I mean, I'm really happy about that. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. I keep saying it again and again, but I really like driving this car. So it's a really big pain in the ass to work on sometimes, but I do enjoy working on it, and I do definitely enjoy driving it. So hey, it is what it is, right? So I guess that's about it for today. As soon as I get into work, I gotta start running some fiber. So it's gonna be a little bit of a busy day today, but that's okay. I need to get my mind off this silly video game that I've been going crazy about for 2 weeks, and kind of back to reality, or back down to earth. So that's about it. So stay tuned for more. Yeah, boy! What's happening? So I'm just getting out of work for the day. Today was a busy day at work. I was working under the floor a lot. I'm tired. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. And the recycler guy came to work. So we have like an electronics or scrap recycle guy, and he basically takes all of our old computers, all of our old electronic anything, and yeah, he just takes it. So we had a bunch of like old dead hard drives and stuff. So like as hard drives fail, I kind of collect them, and then when I get a bunch, then I just, you know, give them away or send them away. I didn't realize how many I had. I literally had about 100 dead hard drives, and I'm not exaggerating. You know how much 100 dead hard drives weigh? It was probably almost 100 pounds. So I had to break that up into, you know, smaller boxes, because I loaded like half of them into one big box, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. Went to pick up the box, I couldn't even move it. It's like, yeah, that's not gonna work. So I had to, you know, scrounge around for a bunch of old boxes and smaller size boxes, and I found some, so made that happen. What else? So the drama with Delta Wars 5. I mentioned yesterday at length how there was all this drama and all this stuff going on, and the leaders were acting very weird and whatever. Well, so today the leader comes on and posts a message to everybody and says that he's having some major private issues. He's going to be in the hospital for some time, and that he will be not around very much. So he said because of that, he said go ahead and do whatever, attack, whatever, and he will return later on. So everyone's like, okay, that's kind of weird. So then, so like we have our team, it's called an alliance. So like on our alliance page, it's a page that lists everyone that's on the team, and like if they're logged in or not, and like how many bases we have, how many points we have, whatever. So he changed his settings so we can't tell if he's online or offline. And the co-leader was like, this is the way it's got to be, don't ask any questions about it. And that was like the one rule for being on the team, was to make that setting enabled so that they could tell, or anyone could tell, who's online or offline. So that was kind of weird. But then, like, I think I might have mentioned it, but last night we jumped over to a different map or level, and we've been dinking around over there. Nothing major, nothing super crazy. I have like 3 bases over there. Another guy has 3 bases, and one other guy has 1 base. So total we have 7 bases. We're completely surrounded by enemies. Our bases are very noob, or like bare bones. We're not doing anything crazy over there. And so that seems to be going well. We're trying not to stir up any waves or start any crap on that level, because we're just starting out. So if the other teams on that level get wind of how good we are, we're gonna get smoked. The way they set up the game is every level has like its own resources and everything. So because of that, when you go from one level to another level, you basically have to start over. They let you transfer like some resources, but it's only once a day, and it's not a lot to like really get by. But anyway, so like they still never reassigned any co-leaders. They took away all the they took away all the co-leaders and made it so now it's just the two guys. So you have the leader and the one co-leader. No big deal, whatever. Well, then today the co-leader, his name is Vel, he's like, oh, hey guys, I gotta go on a trip out of country for 25 to 30 days, so I'll be gone. And we're all just like, what? And yeah, so because of that, there's like no leadership. So the actual leader was just made another post. He's like, whoever's online that has the highest number of points, you'll be the leader. We're like, what? Okay. So everything's kind of going to crap, and people still want to play the game, but they don't really. We got a couple of little race cars here. Rice burners. They don't. They're not. Traffic. Look at this thing. It's an Integra Model S. It's got VTEC, yo. Alright, so this is probably more interesting than the fake muscle car and the Jap crap. We got like a Baja Beetle. Almost like a replica of like a old school Baja Beetle. This guy lifted his Beetle. I don't think they made all-wheel drive Beetles. He's got a sticker on the back window. It's that white thing. It says, my other ride is your mom. Classic. But this thing looks rather interesting. Let's take a closer look. Yeah. Alright, so back to my story. So let's recap. So the leader's out due to medical issues or something. The co-leader is going to be gone for 25 to 30 days on travel. They didn't assign any other co-leaders. It's just the two of them. And then, like, before the co-leader signed off today, he told another guy in the team to keep track of, or keep his eye on the wild boys. And yeah, and he's like, they don't need to be named, but you know who I'm talking about, or what's best for the team. So everyone's like, what the hell? So we all almost, like, there's a small group of us, but we like feel like it's like a test or something, and that these guys are either pulling the wool over our eyes, like they want us to beat the rest of the map, and then they're gonna boot us or something, or who knows what. So yeah, it's just been a very weird couple days here, and I don't know what else to say. I don't like that Baja Beetle look though. Oh. So I mentioned it yesterday, I'm done spending any money on the game. If we can get a foothold on the new map, maybe I'll spend like 20 bucks. Maybe, we'll see, I don't know. But I got burned out from the game in the last 2 weeks, and now the leaders want to play games or play stunts or whatever they're doing. Basically, long story short, it feels like the leaders are taking advantage of all the members and then, you know, using us as pawns, which ironically that's probably what they're doing, and that's how war and games and all that work. It's just whatever. So the game wasn't getting to be fun anymore. The leaders were just off doing their own thing, and we were the ones on the front lines fighting day in, every day, all day, day and night. So sounds like I got something rattling on my car. Probably gonna have to go back in a week or so and retighten all my screws and stuff. But so that's it. I am almost home. I gotta, like I said, grab Grant, and we are headed off to swimming. So stay tuned for more. Okay, we just got back. Grant finished his swim lesson. And how'd you do today, Grant? Grant, how'd you do today?
Good.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
I saw a thumbs up today. Yeah, it was really good. He's giving me the thumbs up right now. So we did good. He survived, and he's level 1. So he's a level 1 swim. So we need to work on like getting his face in the water. So he said just start with putting the nose in there. And it's time for a sword fight. Ah. I got you. I'm gonna get your booty. I got that booty. Yeah. Oh, you got me. Good that time. All right, here we are.
Here we
go. Maiden voyage. This is my first time driving with Kayla. And say hi, Grace.
Hi.
All right, so we are going to Portillo's for Din Dins.
To celebrate Grace's
49. She golfed.
Score.
She golfed a 49. I think I golfed higher than that on mini golf. So,
to be honest.
Yeah. So we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful
Wizard of Oz.
Because of the wonderful things he does.